So it's August 2nd and 3rd. It's basically an online speaking event that's going to take place over 2 days. We're going to have 8 speakers and then a round table to kind of finish off. All speakers are going to have like a 30 to 45 minute like lecture presentation. Imagine, a college classroom where someone's talking about power development. They have a slide deck up and then they riff for 45 minutes where it's really concentrated on, hey, if you have athletes and you're a coach or you're an athlete, you want to improve power, strength, get people bigger, utilize plyometrics to help develop some of those athletic qualities. They're going to break that down, in as much detail as you could hope for. And then they're going to be available for a Q&A. And then it's, Q&A to kind of ask questions, clarify, and then also to network and say like, hey, you were at this conference, I watched, it was awesome. If there are ever any opportunities, how could we connect? So it's occurring in August, and we have Dr. Chris Tabor, who's been on the podcast. Fantastic episode that you guys recorded with him. Tim Sukamel, also been on the podcast. Another fantastic episode. Mike Young, who is like prolific in the track and field athletic development space. Jessie Stimma, who's the CEO of Power and Grace Performance. She was an elite level athlete and an elite level coach. So she really bridges the gap between business owner, coach, athlete. Zach Bartell, he runs SoCal Powerlifting, and that's like a massive, highly successful gym in Southern California. So he's going to talk about the business side of things. And then, for the roundtable, we have Max Ada coming on to kind of tie things together and provide a bit of like an elite coaching perspective. And then the last speaker I want to kind of shout out is Zach Caswell, who's going to bridge the gap between strength and conditioning and weightlifting and talk about how those two fields kind of relate and how weightlifting coaches can really utilize their skills effectively in like a strength and conditioning setting. So very extensive, very robust. If anyone watched or attended Coaches Only, it's going to be similar to that, just with more of like an athletic performance, strength and conditioning bend.
Yeah. So where do people find it? Where do we go look for it?
So it's called the Power and Strength Summit. So if you go to powerandstrengthsummit.com, you can kind of get some more details on the event. You can register. There's an early bird pricing that's going to go until May 1st. So it's going to be $100 to sign up. So again, 8 presentations, round table over 2 days. I spend $100 at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a steal. Realistically, it's a steal to be able to network and learn so much from some of the best experts in the field.